Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for the B2Five Stealth Stronghold and the Stealth Speeder Mark 1. Now this is the Stealth theme. It is an exclusive, and one of the ways to get this is to go through the booth that they have on conventions. Either it's a Comic-Con or some toy conventions. So it is an exclusive. Although I'm not sure if you can get it to the website at one point. But otherwise, I'll link the B2Five website down below. Also, for those who live in the US, you can get this through Big Bad Toy Store. There are another official distributors for this, which I usually get my acid rain figures. Yeah, and this is quite exciting. It's a new line in the acid rain figures, designed by Kit Lau, great guy. And with this, there are smaller. It's 1/28 scale compared to the normal 1/18 scale, kind of like your G.I. Joe size, 3 3/4 inch tall. So they are smaller, probably 2/3 the size of the original one. But along with that, it gives you more possibilities. And with this line, they're going for interchangeability, you know, as well as it does transform. And the figure is included, because if you were to get the normal size Stronghold, it does not have a figure because it's a big thing on its own already. Although some of their line, kind of like the Speeder Mark 1, does have a figure that comes with it. And I think among other ones, the Speeder Mark 2 and the Laurel, I think they have a figures on them. But yeah, quite nice. Alright, so I do have Bob here. This is from the original line. And it's made by Ori Toys. I'm not sure if they just have like a sister company and call it the B2Five. And in a way, it kind of prevents people from getting confused between Ori Toys and B2Five, since they are a different scale. But yeah, they're from the acid rain figures. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the box. Here we go. Some images here. On the back side, here we go. Now the one cool thing about this particular Stronghold, it does have hands. The big version, which I'll bring over here, does not have that, but it does have like the missile silos instead. Yeah, so quite interesting with this particular design. And we have the Speeder Mark 1. For the most part, it does look like the bigger version, and as well I do have that. And we can take a look at comparison between the two. Alright, and yeah, it's kind of interesting how small they are. And let's do a quick unboxing here for those who are kind of curious of what it looks inside. Alright, so you got that, the Mark 1 here, and the figure. Now there is an empty space here, and I'm guessing if they were to add weapons or accessory pack, that's where they're gonna put it on. On this one though, does not have any accessories. I've kind of looked in the box, you know, it doesn't portray one, so maybe it is just for the vehicle. I mean, the vehicle on its own is a weapon. There's no instructions inside. And the same thing goes with the Stronghold here. I've already actually opened them up. Similar packaging. So you have the different parts of the tank here, or the Stronghold, and you do have an empty spot here just in case if they've added some more stuff in the future. So that's really cool. Alright, so other than the stealth version, you can go for the jungle, I think, which is green, and the sand, which is kind of like that yellow color. And yeah, they can do a lot of colorways with this. So that's the quick unboxing, and let me take it out of the packaging and put it all together and continue with the review. Alright, so I got some parts here for the Stronghold. We'll put that all together in a bit, but just a quick glance, look at the difference between this little Mark 1 speeder and that one right there. Yep. Actually, I couldn't remember, was this the Raptor or was it the Mark 2? It's one of those is called the Raptor. But yeah, look at the difference. Little guy. Alright, so let's go with the pilots here. Now, for the most part, it's same old, same kind of like the paint decal here on front. The only difference is the dots. This one has 3, this one has 5, and this corresponds to the vehicles they're riding. So the 3, see here, there's 3 dots there. 5, we got 5 dots right there. So there we go. If ever you've unboxed them and you're kind of wondering which pile it goes through, there we go. Yeah, quite interesting design. Now the original ones, or the normal, what do you call this, acid rain figures, you can remove the armor and all that good stuff, and you can customize them. This one, I'm not sure if you can remove parts of it. I mean, you can pop off the head, just on a ball joint, even the legs here. You can interchange them if, you know, for other version. But I'm not too sure if we can pop this off. Or, okay. Well, it's a simple joint there on the arm. So I guess we can interchange them in some ways. We can probably pop that off also on the shoulder right there. So it might be doable. What else we got here? So this one feels like we can remove this. Just kind of curious how that thing is there. Can we just pop this off? It's like, I don't want to break it. But yeah, it feels like this vest here is separate. Huh. Maybe there is a way to remove that. But if we were able to remove the shoulder, I mean, we can just pop that joint off. If we can, then it's doable to remove the vest. Even this waist here is a separate thing, which is really cool. And you know, we could possibly, yeah, I'm not sure if we can pop this off. Well, if we remove the legs, it is possible to remove that belt. But yeah, quite interesting design. You know, for something that it is small. You know, just in comparison with, you know, the bigger guys. You got a straight peg there for the hand. For this one, you only have this. There's no separate hand. Probably they will offer that for holding the weapons, maybe. But it's always been just one hand that fits all kind of deal for them. So here's Bob in comparison. And this guy goes up to his waist. Not quite half the size, but it's almost there. Now let's go grab our measuring tool here. I'm gonna go with inches first. Or, yeah, it's actually about 4 inches. It's actually quite tall. 4 inches, and this is about 10.5 centimeters, or yeah, 115, or is that 150 millimeters? Not so, I'm not used to metric. That should be. Alright, so this guy is about 2.5 inches. See, I'm way off there. I thought it was 2 inches. I was off. And about 65 centimeters. 6.5 or 65 millimeters. Yep. What did I say on this one? Yeah, it's about like 112 millimeters. 10 centimeters, around there. Anyways, that's for the measurements. So yeah, cool little guys. And yeah, we kind of went over articulation, very articulate. You got your elbow band there, you got your bicep swivel, you got your shoulder, you got your neck, you got your waist. Yeah, even the thigh swivel there is there. The knee, the ankle, just little things. Really nifty for a small figure. Alright, so we got the Mark 1 here. It does have a Stealth 15 there, the decal. There we go. You got functional wheels, which is great. I like that. Now the problem though with the wheels is it does not let you turn on the flat surface because of this. These are connectors. A little different from the normal release. This doesn't have that on the other side. It's actually like an extra gimmick. And another thing that you notice is The original ones, they have that really nice gritty paint on them, which you know, one of the appeals of the acid rain figures. This guys doesn't have that, but still, you got the nice decals here on the side. It's a bit more clean, but still, it looks great. I mean, the color of the plastic is really nice. Got that like the olive, like dark green. So that's good. Actually, let me change my brightness here. All right, is that a little better? Yeah, I have a huge contrast on the back here with the Stronghold. Let me take this away. There we go, and hopefully that will help with the autofocus. All right, yeah, quite interesting design. All right, so let's put on the pilot. To do so, we can have to unhinge this on one end. It's kind of like the similar concept on the bigger scale. We're gonna put this, goes on the back pedals. I do find that there is a tendency for, let's see if I can get him to kneel here, for some of the joints to pop off. Alright, so try to get the arms there. Sometimes it's a bit hard to position the figure. I think it's better to slide it up to the handle as opposed to trying to pop it in. Yeah, and yeah, I could probably turn that wheel down. All right, so just bear with me. I'm trying to put this on here. All right, such a interesting design for. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. A little bit of patience, but once you get it in there, it's good. Just the process of getting it in there. All right, come on, don't twist the hip. I think, yeah. All right, I think we got it. So he's there securely. Get the head here, kind of tilt it forward, and well, there we go. Need to push him a little back. The waist joint is not that it keeps popping off for me. Probably have to put some clear floor polish on that. Alright, well, I need him to sit down so I can close the roll cage there. There we go. Nope, there it goes again. Yeah, it's in such an angle that it pops it off. Anyways, let me fix that off camera. Alright, so I got it in there. So it takes a little bit of patience, but you're able, yeah, to put it in there. It's secure, nothing is gonna pop off, you know, that's good. Alright, so other than that, one of the things again, I've noticed, this clips here, they actually has like a really low clearance, but the wheels do touch the floor before it touches this. But the problem is this doesn't have grip, so if you try to roll this on the plastic, it's not gonna really roll compared to this one, because this one kind of has that rubbery texture. Not sure if it's plastic or rubber or actual rubber, yeah. But you can feel the grip on this guy here, although it's not gonna really turn on its own. It's kind of rigid, probably due to the paint, but yeah, it's fine. All right. So it does have the turret here as well, quite nice, and he even has that little, you know, section there for the clip, if there is one, kind of like this. Now this has that, this one does not, and to be honest, it's okay without it. It's like a little thing. All right. So other than that, it does transform into a walker. Maybe that's, I'm not sure if that's the term for that. So you pop it off from the back axle here. There we go. And there goes the waist again. Alright. And you kind of have to just push it down. Then, yeah, there we go. There is kind of like a back leg here. like a support. There we go. So again, you turn it in front, then lower it down. Yep. So this kind of acts like a stopper for the wheel. Kind of gives it traction. There we go. So it kind of looks like a Raptor with 2 legs. And there you go. Now, what is the significance of having this mode? Well, in some ways, it gives it height, which gives a bit of leverage on a fight sometimes, having the higher ground. And then, you know, having that machine gun there, yeah, he can definitely do a lot of damage with that, having that height advantage. So yeah, quite interesting design. There we go. Let's see if I can do that with the big guy here. Alright, so we're just gonna turn this, turn it like so, and likewise has that thing on the back as well. Yep. Yeah, quite nice. I think that's good enough. Alright, so for comparison, yeah. Alright, so that is for the Mark 1. Let's take a look at the Stronghold. Alright, so we got 4 parts here. And first thing, why don't we put the little guy inside. So for this one, this whole hatch opens up. For the normal Stronghold, only this section here opens up. And we'll take a look at that again in a bit. We're gonna put the guy here, just have him on the sitting position here. There we go. Bend the elbows. There we go. All right. Goes in there quite nicely. Just get the feet aligned. So yeah, there we go. Sits there quite nicely. You can kind of see his head there, although this is a bit dark. You can probably open this up. I can see a hinge here, but you got this visor that you can move up, but you can't really open this because of it's blocking it. Now I'm kind of curious because it is in a kind of like C-clip if we can remove this. Oh, we can. Oh, there we go. Things that you find out. Alright. Oh yeah, there we go. And you can just remove that. Yeah, without that. So kind of interesting that they've added that, and it's really cool that they did. Alright, so there is a little tab there that we have to match. There we go. So that is quite nice. Where is that tab? Okay. Just bear with me. And how come I cannot find that tab here? Alright, there we go. And head part here does swivel side to side, which is good. And what else we got here? Some little things. What's up with the waist? It has a tendency to pop off. Let me fix that. Alright, so moving on, we're gonna go ahead and attach this lower section here through here. There we go. And I'm gonna move, put this on. So I'm just gonna mount here, which is great. And actually, let's put it on the tank mode first. Yeah, the tank mode is actually a little different. So let's take that out. There's a little section here There we go. So we're gonna attach it through there. But we're gonna move this around. It's tank threads. There we go. Same thing on the other side. There's tabs that interconnect. Now this is gonna be interesting. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. But there's multiple tabs. You see this tab here? There's one. There's also another inside here. Right there and there. Here. So there's like 5 things that you have to connect. Alright, so probably connect the big chunk first. There we go. And just actually there's more tabs. Wow. I should have connected that first. Now I'm just trying to wrestle my way to get all the tabs connected. There we go. And yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to get my thing all matched up. This tab here should match. Yeah, there's a lot of little tabs here and there. Even this too, there are tabs on top that you have to align. And yeah, for the most part, you know, I think that's good enough for what it is. Alright, so yeah, nice little tank for the Stronghold. Now there is this thing here which you can connect on the front here if you have multiple ones. Yeah, if you have like a convoy, that's a really cool concept there. Or better yet, you can actually put this, the Raptor, let's put this back here somehow. There we go. You know those tabs are the C-clips? You can actually mount it here. Which is a cool concept. Yeah. So that's one aspect of that. Or even on the side here. Yeah, there's multiple clips. So if they ever make add-ons, that will definitely add to the play value of this. Alright, so let's transform into the giant robot. And to do that, well, we just have to disassemble this section again that we just tried to put on early on. And pop this, there we go. Push this back in. Let's turn this around. Open this up again. Alright, so this is actually kind of like the step, and actually the pilot can stand on this. I should have added that. Yep, see that on their sole they have that pipe connection. We're gonna put this here. There we go. You get the feet. Now to open this up, let's see here. There is a tab. There we go. You're gonna flip this over. Same thing on the other side. And kind of open it up. So what's the best way to show that again? Just, I guess, open up from here. Turn it. Turn it. There we go. So it has some nice ratchet joints there. Flip over the wrist. Push this forward. There we go. It's it looks like it has like a submachine gun underneath right there, which is really cool. And there we go. Mini tank. Alright, so actually I should have brought the Stronghold here for comparison when it was still a tank, but here we go. He's a huge guy. Alright, I'm not gonna transform the Stronghold. It's very similar in the way it's transformed. You know, you get the tabs here on top. Just that this one has rocket pods in here. It's actually a little hard to open up. And there we go. So you have those missile pods on all four. It doesn't have the claw thing. It would be cool if they ever make a Stronghold version of that in the future for the normal version. But these guys are quite expensive. Yeah, they're over $100 each, or like 150, I think. So quite expensive. But they're really great. I mean, look at the paint job on this one. Really nice. And something tells me some people will customize their B2Five to look like this, and that'll be epic. Yeah. And you even have like foot pads here. Yeah. So anyways, that's the big guy here. I just want to show that. But getting back to the B2Five Stronghold, you got your opposable fingers here, which is great. So you got oh, okay, interesting. So you get articulation here and here, 2 points. Then the trigger finger is a little different. I see a tab here, so maybe in the future they will give it a weapon, which is great. Then you have your thumb here. Yeah, that will be epic. They give this like bigger guns, flamethrower, or whatnot, or missiles. So yeah, it's really nice. And I think there was a post there where he was doing the, let's see if we can do the Iron Man pose. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, really great looking figure. And you have the joints here on the side. You can do a wide, yeah, you can stretch, almost doing a split. It's very poseable on the bottom side. Right edging waist as well. So pretty much any interchangeable parts, it does ratchet. And yeah, this is just an amazing figure, you know, to go along with your little Mark 1 there. But yeah, quite nice. And I think that's pretty much it for the review of the B2Five, the new line from the Acid Rain figures. It's really great. I highly recommend getting it. Yeah, it just makes it more playable. One of the problems I have with the normal version is this. It is so hard to move the knee. It's double jointed, but I guess they are made to be posed. But I mean, the top part here, no problem. And you just get a lot more character in them. But yeah, you know, this is a little different segue. Definitely this one has a bit more playability on them. They're smaller, great for desktop display. Yeah, just a lot more fun. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the review. Hope you guys like it. Again, you can get this through the B2Five website. But for those here in the US, you can get them also through the Big Bad Toy Store. I'll provide those links down below. And that's about it. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.